Hello everybody, my name is DP Canada and I'm here to showcase my new app by Strategic Health named Call2Mind. It's on BlackBerry App World right now, and some of the feedback I've been getting in the last month or so has been people asking me to showcase the app on the actual BlackBerry playbook, showing how it flows. You can see here in my dock, right at the top here, Call2Mind. As I open it up, it comes to this screen that has color-coded buttons, which fairly large buttons to allow the user to have a good experience and easy to press and easy to use. Some of the buttons are an information page button right up at the top with a question mark. Opens up a page which lists the buttons and how you can use each button. You have an add more button down here. You have a reset all button, a save list button, an email button, the logo with the Call2Mind name. Remember what you need to know as the tagline. You have some design elements here with leather and the ruffled paper just to show you some of the design. You have three buttons here, which is the three different distinct lists that you can customize. So each list allows you to have 20 items, which gives you a grand total on the app of 60 items that you can add. You can see when you open the app up, there's the first list that is has persistent data, or the data is saved in the actual playbook, and so your data is safe and very easily retainable even without a Wi-Fi or network connection, which is great. You can see here it's customizable to the name. This one I've named groceries with the different items. So far I've got 10 items that I need. You have toggle switches here which allow you to toggle back and forth depending on what you've already bought or not. So if I bought the cashews or ground beef, I can say yes. If I haven't, then I can select no. You can go through your lists in the house and see what you have in the house and what you don't, and correct them as you go along that way. A lot of times we're in the grocery store and we're looking at our list and we're looking at our cart and we can't remember what we've already bought and what aisle we've done it in. So you're constantly comparing your list with your cart, and it takes up extra time. A lot of times we have different apps that just list things in note format and you just list them out, but don't give you that option of actually checking off what you've already bought or things that you've already completed in your day. If I need to put more items here, the add more button gives me that freedom. I can add 10 more items to this list and it scrolls nice and easy, and you can go back and forth and add whatever you need to do. In list number 2, it's a different reason for the list, and here I've shown an attendance sheet for a party I'm having for June 18th. And so you could see the name of my friends. 20 of them are coming to the party or so, or that I've invited, and you can see here very easily and very quickly as I scroll through who's already responded yes and who's responded no so far, who's not coming. So that makes it really nice and easy to keep track of your friends and who's coming to the party. The third, and this app can be used in landscape or portrait mode, and why I say that is the third list here is an instructions with full out sentences that I wanted to write to somebody. And here it doesn't look really that great in portrait mode because the text boxes aren't that great. So what we've made available is you can use this app in portrait, or in landscape mode I should say. And what it does is it expands the text boxes to allow you to actually have full sentences visible to the eye when you're using this app. It scrolls really nice again. You can use this. Right now I have an example of change a water filter, and somebody needed to know that, so I wrote out the instructions for them and emailed it off so that they would know how to do that. You can use this in a corporate setting where you have a team that you have to send instructions to, and so you write out all the instructions and therefore email it to the entire team. You can write up to 20 different items in this particular list, and so that makes it really easy to do. The email feature is really nice, so once I have this list of things that it could be for directions or lists of gifts that I need to buy or people that I need to buy, and so when I need to email that to somebody, I click on the email button, and what it does is it opens up the BlackBerry Playbook email, and you can put your to, and your CC and your subjects is already filled into Call2Mind. But this is a dynamic email which allows you to change things on the fly now before you send it. So if I want to add pictures because I couldn't verbalize some of these instructions and I need to show someone what the wrench looks like or what the filter looks like, now I can add pictures to this. I can also go in and add text to this so that it's very easy to add text, and I can show you that here. So it's a dynamic email. You can keep adding to it if you need to, if you forgot something. And so the email feature works really well if you want to send that list to somebody at the grocery store, or a attendance sheet to someone, or gifts you've already bought. Let's flip back over to the app just to show you, and two more buttons that are featured here. Let's do it in this way. And so here you can see it scrolls really nicely. If I go into list 2 here, you have 2 buttons at the bottom of each list, and reset all in a save list. So whenever you make changes to the actual list, you press the save list button. It actually stores the data and stores the changes that we made to the actual buttons. The reset all button is really nice because let's say this is for a teacher that wants to actually have the list persistent or have the list steady there, but every day she or he has to change the actual toggle switches. So you don't want to actually reset the entire list, you just want to reset the toggle switches. If you short press the reset all button, what it does is it resets all the toggle switches without touching your actual list, which is fabulous, and therefore you can reuse the list over and over again. This is easy to do if you have a persistent or an ongoing grocery list that you like to use every week or so. You don't have to switch the actual list or retype anything. You press reset all and it does that. The other beauty of this is if you want to reset everything and you want to reset the whole list and not have any of the data, if you long press the list, what happens, and now it resets it right to the default, and now you have a blank list that you can add to. So here are some of the features. It's easy to scroll. It works really well on the playbook. It's made for the user in mind. You can follow us along on facebook.com/call2mind, or go to BlackBerry App World and purchase the app from there. If you do go to either of those, please review it. If you like it, please like it. That would be much appreciated. So organize your mind and you will organize your life. Thanks and have a great day.